noticed a trend in what I eat in a day videos on YouTube, and it's slightly disturbing. Welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. So my name is Jennifer, if you are new here, and I like to watch what I eat in a day videos. So I'm going to talk to you about that today, but I noticed a very disturbing trend in them on YouTube. Now, I love to watch videos about what people eat because I love knowing how other people live and lifestyle choices that they make. I also like to get ideas for a meal inspiration, and I do these types of videos on my own channel as well. I did one on breakfasts recently as well as on dinners. So it's just great to get some new ideas. But recently I thought, okay, I'd like some more inspiration. So I typed what I eat in a day on YouTube, and I'm scrolling down and I'm noticing something similar about most of the popular ones that the algorithm recommends. So let's just jump right in and go onto my computer right now and see if you notice what I notice. Okay, so if I type in what I eat in a day on YouTube, and I encourage you to do this as well, this is what the algorithm shows to me. So it shows a variety of videos. And also, quickly, I want to say this is Abby Sharp, her channel. She's a dietitian, and she actually reviews other YouTubers' what I eat in a day videos, and it's quite entertaining. I really like her channel. So there's a few of Abby's videos that come to the top because they're really popular. But as you scroll down, I want you to notice a trend. Let's look. So I'm scrolling down. And not all of them have this feature, but many of them do. Tell me if you're noticing what I'm noticing. This one right here has 6 million views. I wonder why. So as you keep scrolling, you see it's every second or third or fourth one, a few in a row, and they all have this thing in common. Okay, so let me stop my recording here. So did you notice what I noticed? In most of these what I eat in a day video, there is a picture of some food and also a picture of the person who's sharing in a bikini. Or their underwear. And so it's funny because I'm scrolling down and I'm thinking, what does this bikini selfie have to do with what you eat in a day? And I thought about it, and I really came up with 2 reasons of why these channels are doing this. Now, I am a video creator, and I know the behind the scenes of what goes into creating a video. And so every creator has to choose a thumbnail. Your thumbnail is a conscious choice. It's not something that just pops up. So you really create your own thumbnail. And so every creator has to think, all right, what's the most appropriate thumbnail for this video? And so I find it so fascinating that so many of these women think, okay, I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video and share what I eat with the world. So what should I do with the thumbnail? I'm going to post a picture of what I eat, of course, because that's relevant. And then I'm going to take off my clothes and take a picture of myself in a bikini or my underwear and then put that on there too. So if you think about it, what does that have to do with what you eat in a day? And why are so many YouTubers doing it? Well, of course, the #1 reason why they're doing it is because if you do that, you're probably going to get a lot of views on your video. And as we saw here, many of them had millions of views. One of them had 6 million views. And so of course, that's the first reason why they do it. It's for attention and to get more views. And this has always been my problem with social media and with YouTube. It's just the most shocking behavior gets the most attention and gets all the views, which is something that a lot of people just refuse to participate in, like myself. But the second reason is it goes a bit deeper. The second reason, and perhaps the more subliminal message behind why these people are choosing to share these images of their bodies next to what they're eating, is because they are telling you, if you would like to look like me in a bikini, you need to eat what I eat, so check out my video. And the message here on most of these videos revolves around eating food in order to maximize how good you look. It's about being skinny, it's about being fit, it's about looking good naked, it's about all of these things, but rarely is it about the pleasure of the food itself. So in the Chic assignment for March, one of the assignments was to enjoy your meals. And I chose that specifically. It may seem a bit generic, but I chose it specifically because I just noticed a trend, especially in American culture, where we aren't enjoying our food, but we have so much neuroses around what we eat. And we are so obsessed with how we look and how sexy we can be and how, it's self-optimization, that we are making that priority number one, and everything we do is supporting that. And I think that that's actually quite dangerous. So when you click on these videos where these girls are literally half naked, I'm looking at one right now and she looks like she's wearing literally nothing. Okay, I think she has a bathing suit on, but from far away, why? Okay, but when you click on these videos and you actually see what they eat, it's quite disturbing. First of all, there's a lot of diet and health claims going on in a lot of these videos that share ways you should eat, food combining, different things you should avoid, substitutions and things like that. And it's fine, everyone has the right to choose their own diet, of course. But the trouble is when you start offering this advice and it's a bit iffy and it's not actually good advice, and that's why I like Abby Sharp's videos, because she is a dietitian. This is what she does. She's educated on the subject. And so she reviews all these crazy bikini selfie, what I eat in a day videos, and she tells it like it is. And she says, well, actually, she reviewed one video of this very popular person on YouTube. And this person only ate vegetables all day long. There was no oils, there was no fat, there was hardly any protein, there was no fruit hardly. And that isn't actually good. We humans need a variety of different things to eat, and fats are actually good for you. You need to have a small amount of fats in your diet. So things like that, where there are these extreme diets with lots of potions and pills and tons of vegetables and very little of everything else, highly restrictive caloric diets, and all of the others. So I just thought, this is pretty depressing, because these are the most popular videos and millions of people are watching them and they're influencing millions of people. But where's the joy? Where's the joie de vivre in what you eat? So one of my favorite things about living in Paris was how the French relate to food. And it was an eye-opening experience for me. Now, I always ate well growing up because my mother is a wonderful cook. She's from Panama and she cooks she's so good. She cooks really healthy food, and we'd have lots of salsas and Latin American dishes when I was growing up. So I was used to eating really good food. I did have a bad problem though, and it got worse when I was in college, but I had the habit of snacking all day long. So when I went to live with Madame Chic in her house, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am the author of Lessons from Madame Chic and the Madame Chic series. So you should definitely read my books because they are eye-opening on how a culture could be different and you could enjoy food, right? It's not all about food, but the first chapter is called Snacking is So Not Chic. And I believe the second chapter is called Deprive Yourself Not in Lessons from Madame Chic. So when I went to Paris, I was really shocked at how they didn't snack. And I was living with a French family who did not snack. And I, therefore, could no longer snack. And it was like cold turkey, couldn't snack, and it was very strange. But I saw the wisdom in that, because then you save up and you wait for a meal. And when the meal comes, there's no deprivation in the meal. It's all heavy cream and real butter and protein and veggies and dessert. And it was an event and we loved it, and it was delicious every single night. Now, of course, I am not giving you health advice. You might need to snack for various reasons. And I do have a healthy snack a few times a day, actually. But I'm talking about the mindless snacking, having a bag of Doritos and just shoving it in your face while you watch television. That's not good snacking, because you end up eating so much more and it's bad for you. But I feel like the French have a very healthy attitude toward food, perhaps the healthiest in the world. They love food. And so the dialogue at the dinner table would be about how delicious the food was. And I mentioned in the book how Monsieur Chic would call camembert the roi du fromage, the king of cheeses, and we would discuss the sauces, and we would compliment the chef, and we would, you know, just enjoy these really delicious, decadent meals. And there was never, ever any talk from the French family that I stayed with about how they need to hit the gym the next day, they're gonna get so fat, the calories in this, the this and that. No neuroses at all, just pure pleasure, pure enjoyment. And that was it, and everything in moderation. But I'm just noticing that the trend has gotten so much worse with social media that Americans particularly, and it's not just Americans, it's kind of spreading all around the world, we're so obsessed with what we eat in order to be thin and look good. And so there is no pleasure in food. It's all about this very technical process of figuring out what you can and can't eat, and then just eating that, and then really being disciplined with yourself about not binging on anything and then going to the next meal. If the end goal for these ladies is that they look great in a bikini, well, they're doing a great job because they all look wonderful in their bikinis. But I don't think it's healthy. And I really don't see what a bikini or an underwear shot has to do with what you eat in a day. I don't see that correlation other than just trying to get attention. So that's what I'm noticing here on these videos. What do you think about this? Has our culture gone too far with all of these eating trends and all of this deprivation and tricks and everything? It's like, do we enjoy our food anymore? Have you noticed that once you start watching these things and reading more about different diets, that you yourself get neurotic about food? I went through a time period, I was reading a few books and I thought, gosh, I can't eat fruit. It has too much sugar in it, you know? And you come up with these ideas that really hinder your enjoyment of food. So anyway, that is what I've noticed, the disturbing trend in what I eat in a day videos. I can promise you I will never take a bikini selfie and share what I had for dinner that night. You won't see that from me. You probably don't even want to see it anyway. So I can assure you that's not going to happen. I would love to know what you think about our attitude toward food in this modern social media age. Has it gone too far? Why are we so obsessed with being sexy and showing off what we have to the world to prove what? And are we happy? Are we enjoying our food at all? What's going on here? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I have a new mug, Keep Calm and Remain Classy. So I will leave that link down below. It's in my Teespring store. Hey, I encourage you to do the same. Keep calm and remain classy, ladies, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.